didn't I just play this game a year ago? And then I thought, I kind of miss it again. For a game that I also deem is overrated, I actually still really like that game. And the same way I brought up Final Fantasy VII's remake, and I said, because my friends and I were talking about Preacher, the show, and some of my friends do not want to have anything to do with that show because they're too close to the comic, and they don't want to watch the show, and they're pissed because they got things wrong. And one of my friends that did watch the show was upset that they totally mischaracterized a few things, and that they're not going to be able to handle some of the subject matter on AMC because it's not on like HBO. I mean, they're not wrong. And they were getting really, really, really salty about it. And I kind of somewhat agree. But in the same way that Final Fantasy VII will always exist in the way that it was made, you know, the remake isn't going to erase Final Fantasy VII out of existence. So the game will always be there. It's just the same for this Preacher. And any adaptation or remake, you know, it sucks if they don't do a good job, but that doesn't remove the thing you love from existence. I'm okay with some liberties. I'm okay with, you know, I'm hesitant about Final Fantasy VII Remake. I'm wondering if it could live up to the original. I love this intro so much. But I think it's got potential. Like, if we view it from a different light, and if they do a good job with it, it's just the episodic content is what bums me out a little bit and worries me. Also, Oni and I, a while back, were talking about the, let me unplug that. We were talking about the translation of Final Fantasy VII and how, it doesn't, a lot of the US and European translations for Final Fantasy VII, a lot of that translation is fucked up, and the original intent, like from Japan, the Japanese version, the story made more sense. Jenova made more sense. A lot of Sephiroth's motivations made more sense. I don't know how true that is. I haven't done a whole lot of research into that. But I know one of the big complaints about 7 is the story. And, if that's the case, then I think it might just be a translation thing. Yeah, this guy are sick, and also someone just said they don't want to have to spend $60 3 times. I know, it's... But, yeah, that's one of those things that I think about from time to time. Like, I wonder if the experience was even better in the original language, and I wonder if, you know, I could cheese that very easily. I'm not supposed to be able to jump. I'm not supposed to do this. I think there's a trick to that as well, but we'll just keep moving. Is the volume alright in this? Look at this. I'm not gonna go in there yet. Volume's good? Alright. Yeah, I'm gonna just raise the volume a little tiny bit on this. Just a little bit. Barely even noticeable amount. This game has so many fucking secrets. You end up just shooting walls and computer consoles. Love the lighting in this. Again, this took a lot of really nice ideas from Doom and kind of just improved them in some ways. Other ways, maybe wasn't necessarily an improvement. But the lighting and the level design, I think, is really cool. Did a really nice job with it. Really great. Atmosphere, as I've said like 1,000 times. Hang on, let me even increase the volume a little bit more. Okay, that's good. But as I was saying about remakes and reboots and stuff, I will always... I'll give things a shot to some extent. Preacher is for example, a very important comic in my life and to a lot of my friends as well. And therefore, I'd be extra critical about something like Preacher. But I know that the comic still exists. And if they get some things wrong in the adaptation, I don't have to watch. I can still read the comic. And it's there, same as it ever was. Hill says I'm critical about everything. I mean, I can't just, I like to look at things with a critical eye, but, that doesn't mean I hate everything. It just means that I like to... Oh, this did a thing. Okay, that was how, now I'm supposed to get the blue key. That's the order of things. I think just because you can view things critically and think critically, that doesn't necessarily mean that you dislike things or that, you know, you're being too hard on things. I can still very easily enjoy dumb shit. Like, very, very easily. Did I read The Boys? Isn't that a Garth Ennis thing, too? I have not read The Boys. I read... I think I had a little bit. I think I've read a little bit of it. I have a few comics that are by Garth Ennis that I didn't read for some reason or another. There's the plasma rifle, and that's I think the first time you're able to get it, or maybe it's a secret in other levels, I'm not sure. The Boys was apparently... Here we go. Or just plasma gun, as it's called. Which, in all honesty, this weapon is better. It just is louder. Which makes it less cool. How am I doing tonight? I'm okay. I had a busy day. Productive day. Lots of, new material in the studio that either we're recording or writing, and I gotta say, this is... It's really, really exciting. Some of these new songs are great. I'm just really, really excited to get them recorded and hopefully not shite them up. Aside from that, I've been pretty good. Just keeping busy. Did you know that Boyhead took 12 years to make? Did you know that? That's how you get the armor. Okay. Oh, that did that. Okay. How proud am I of my recent album? Like, probably like 90% happy with the way it came out. I still acknowledge where things could have been done better, but I think for the songs that exist on that album, I think we did a good job with them. It's just about getting the songs right, getting the mood and the feel right for them. So I think mostly happy. Have I seen the movie Eraserhead? No. No, I want to, though. I've always wanted to investigate David Lynch's films, but I haven't had it. I didn't embark on that journey yet, let's just say it like that. I know I'd like them. Oh, fuck. Oh, dear fucking God, stop. There we go. You know what? Yeah, we'll just do that. Have you ever watched Dune? I've seen some of Dune. Is it the one with Sting? Stingo? Yeah, I don't want to walk through there right now. Fuck that. Yeah, I've seen a little bit of that movie. I haven't watched the whole thing. I never read Dune. So, I'm... you know, a little bit behind the curve. Mike is a big Dune fan. You should talk to Mike about Dune if you watch his streams. Sting and Picard. I like how you call... his name is Sting, and then Patrick Stewart's name is just Picard. Is there supposed to be music? I know there's no metal or anything, which sucks, but there's supposed to be like ambience. Maybe he just stopped. Okay, I still have the radiation shield. Let's see what's down this way. Oh, right. That looks suspect, doesn't it? Oh, wait, no, it doesn't. It's just design. Okay, we're gonna go... this is the research lab, it's called. You could have fooled me. If you had told me this was military base, I would have been just as willing to accept that answer. If you had told me that this was... generic... concrete wall level, also would have been a perfectly acceptable answer. I think this is the best looking Doom up until, you know, obviously Doom 3, but it's still very, very primitive. That looks, I don't know what the fuck that is. That looks very, very suspicious. The trippiest mindfuck movie that I enjoy? Oh. Trippiest mindfuck movie. Holy Mountain? If you want to call that a mindfuck, I wouldn't necessarily, but... yeah, the Holy Mountain is a movie I would recommend if you're looking for shit like that. Or Double Down, of course, starring Neil Breen. His new movie's out. Pass Through. Which I can't wait to see. I bet it's so good. He's trying to convince people on his Twitter that his movie got good reviews. And I'm like, just bless this man's soul. I can't wait to see his film. Fucking hell, there's a lot of shit to remember. See, because I did something over here, right? What did I do? The camera tells me where to go. Oh, I got it. Yeah, Red Letter Media just did a thing on Tremors. They have a new show, a new segment. It's called Review. It's a very original title. And they just spent, I watched it earlier. It was good. It was just them talking about a movie that they liked, which was Tremors. And I saw that movie when I was a kid, and I fucking loved it. Tremors 2 I even liked. And yeah, they just talk about what they like about the movie, and that's it. That's the whole segment. I just like listening to Mike and Jay talk. They have a lot of interesting things to talk about. They're my favorite on YouTube, by far. I found a secret. Have I seen Cabin in the Woods? Yeah, I've seen Cabin in the Woods. Good film. I enjoyed that film. Did I listen to the extras on SoundCloud? No. I didn't know they had extras on SoundCloud. Boob, boob. Boobs, boob, boobs, boobs! It's really weird streaming a game like this with no music. You know what I mean? Like, kinda at a loss here. It's just me, beep boops, loud shooting noises, and doors closing. Kinda wish the pistol wasn't invalidated by the chain gun in this game. In any Doom, really. Except Doom 4, which it's not invalid. I'm lost again. Oh, I found a secret. If you check the map pretty often, you will find secrets. There we go. Doom 4 had the infinite ammo pistol with the zoom in, and I mean it doesn't really get used too much later on, it seems, but it at least has its own spot on the arsenal. Whereas a lot of these earlier first-person shooters, you know, you're pretty much. Oh, fuck that. Yeah, you see what I mean? Like, I don't even want to fuck with the pistol. Now when I have to fight this dude, you're pretty much using, you know, you're not using the pistol early on. As soon as you get a replacement, that's even, like, slightly better. That pistol goes out the fucking window! Jesus. Alright. Level finished. I haven't seen 10 Cloverfield Lane. I've been meaning to. Just care about secrets. Only 75%. Final Outpost, everyone. That's the name of this one. And I have 3 health. Fuck that. There's the spoops. There's the spoopy ambience. I want more of that. If you guys are wondering why they keep, like, giving me weapons that I already have, and just have them lying around like the shotgun and the chain gun so often, is because when you die, you lose all your weapons in this game. And you just start with fists and a pistol. So if you die, you have to work your way up from fists and a pistol. Which, that sounds like a Star Wars Jedi. Fists and a pistol. Jesus. It would be spelled Fistina Pistol. Fistina-Pistal. Fistina Pistol. Stingy with the health. Either that or I'm just doing really poorly. I think the latter. So now this is the perfect spot for the super shoddy. Turn corner, shoot. Okay, maybe I jump the gun a little bit. What is that noise? What the fuck is that? Don't think I was supposed to be able to do that, but too late. Afraid of the rocket launcher. More so than I am half of the enemies in this game. What? What the fuck? I guess it's one or the other. Okay, that's weird. I don't know how to do that right now. Also, 5 health. There we go. That sounded like a demon. Oh, hi, demon! Hi! Fucking Baron of Hell. Eat dicks! That attack does 50 damage. Oh my god! That thing does so much damage. entrails spill out of you. It was a jape. The whole time, it was a jape. I can't believe I got japed like that. I think I'm still approaching the level in a fucked up way because I jumped through that thing. I'm not sure how much of the level I've actually skipped. But someone really needs to fix the refrigerator because it is very loud. Oh my god, this is a lot of enemies. This is a lot of enemies. Please leave me alone. Nah. I skipped 1/3 of it. Oh my god. Really? That much? Alright, fine. Hey, we're gonna go back. I'm just gonna... I don't even want to be near that room right now. There's the red key over that way. This is not a good scenario for the fucking rocket launcher by any means. Okay. That noise is genuinely unsettling me. When I say that, I mean it's loosening my stool. Yeah, this is where the kid gloves come off in Doom 64. Now we're getting like barons. No problem. Here, have a baron. Here, have 3 of them. Box of rockets. Oh, come on! There is some cheap potential here, guys. No, there is not. Shit. Shit, thanks for the host, KY, if you're here and listening. Congratulations. You cheaped yourself. Now, this is not a good time for Berserk, since there's literally nothing to punch. What? Oh, that lowers, I see. Okay, I gotta go quick. Slightly more than a medium pace. Okay, that's what happens. Berserk lasts the entire map? No shit, does it? Does it really? Oh, it does. Nice. Oh, I didn't know that. That's really nice. Thank you. Thank you for that. Wait a second. Fuck something up. Fucked something up. Oh, that fucking noise! Holy shit! So loud. Fuck. God damn. Oh, fuck, I saved back here. I solved this very quickly last time. And now I really don't remember what to do. Also, Mike and I played Perfect Dark for the first time last night. Well, it was his first time, not mine, obviously. And we did some of the challenges, and we got to some of the challenges that are almost impossible. Well, those are fun. And he liked it. At first, he you know, it took him a while to get used to it because the controls are a little antiquated and you gotta get used to the auto aim. But yeah, it was good. Might stream it at some point. Is it just me, or did they cut the number of simulants available for Perfect Dark on the Xbox 360 arcade? Because there's only like 4 simulants available in the Xbox version. But I remember being able to like do like 8 simulants or something like that. We didn't end up watching movies because 2 of our friends didn't make it, and we ended up just watching fucking Anthony Bourdain because we're fucking losers. But it was good. It made us want to travel to Vegas of all places. Anyone here wanna get me and Mike to Vegas so we could lose all of our money? Still take a lot of damage if you don't get the shots just right. The hits, because if you go into like, you know what I'm saying, if you go into like enemies like that can shoot you from a distance, you're gonna get fucked if you try to berserk them. Vegas is boring. Yeah, I've heard mixed things about Vegas, and I've heard that a weekend is literally all you need. 2 days, and then you're good. You don't need more than 2 days. And I'm not even a gambler. I kind of hate gambling in a lot of ways. But, I kind of want to just go just to see all the cool shit. And to, you know, walk the strip. I just think it would be a fun experience. And it's not even like my #1 travel destination, so I'm not entirely sure why I want to go to Vegas, but it was the Bourdain episode. That's the one thing I'm really hating about Parts Unknown. I love the show so much, it's making me want to, like, travel, but I really don't like traveling. I don't mind once I get there, but the actual act of traveling and how expensive it is just blows. Okay, here we go. They survive a lot of rockets. So, yeah, I mean, I agree, traveling is worth it. I just don't, now I don't know where to go. Like, I don't know where I want to go, what I want to do. I haven't really had much of a vacation, just conventions. So it's something I've been thinking about. I'm just not sure yet. I might even just say fuck it and go to Atlantic City for a night or two. And that way, I could actually enjoy the boardwalk as well, and like the beach. Something like that might be cool, but I really don't like the clubs. I don't like a lot of what AC has to offer. And, it would just be, just for buffet, it would be to walk through a casino with $100, some free drinks, and boardwalk. That would be it. Atlantic City is so shitty, though. And it's not far. It's like a really easy trip for me. Go to Detroit. Secrets 0. What the fuck? Did I miss a secret room? Or a secret area there? Like, I'm talking a secret level, like an entrance to a secret level. You cackles the familiarity of the situation. Courtesy, the gateway to the demon's domain was too accessible. You realize that the demons mock you with their invitation. It does not matter. The demons spawn like rats, and you have the grade AAA UAC poison they crave. Your bloodthirsty scream shatters the teleport haze. Once again, you find yourself amidst Point Pleasant? Yeah, Point Pleasant's really nice. Hang on 1 second. Oh, moist. I just want to see if anyone knows if there was a... So wait, there is no... Secret levels are on 12 and 18. So this is 9. Okay. Oh, here we go. Mancubus. Welcome to the demon's domain. Oh boy. Oh fucking god. Again, I like how they give me just a regular old shotgun. So, if you die, you at least get a little bit of help. You get shotgun help and that's it. Oh, there's a chain gun in here. That would help. Oh, there's plenty of goodies if you just search for them. So even if you died and you had nothing, you could still do this pretty easily. there's so many of them. There's so many of them. That's why you duck shoot rocket. Yeah, the cheap laser. That does a really good job. And now our old friends, the Barons of Hell. Oh, hi, friend! Hi, friend! Oh, fuck off! Oh, God. Look now there's this. There's Satan's shooting fucking arrows at me. No, get out. Stay away, this is my home. There we go. There we go. Oh, you get cheaped out. You get cheaped out, too. You get cheaped out. Running out of ammo for, like, everything. Surprise them. That wasn't a surprise. They knew I was coming. Fuck. Vulnerability. Nice. While I'm invulnerable, why not just point blank rocket? I love this level. This level's fucking great. It's like a gauntlet. Any secrets I should know about? Actually, I wouldn't expect there to be a secret on this level. I just want to scoop up all this ammo. Yeah! Oh, get arrowed, yeah! Oh yeah, I forget about the map. I don't know why, I keep forgetting I have a fucking map in this game. Because in the new Doom, you don't have, well, you have to press the thing separately to get the map, and you have to view it on the screen, kind of like Metroid. And then in this, you have the auto map like this, which is amazing. And then in Samurai Warrior, Shadow Warrior, Samurai Warrior, what? In Shadow Warrior, you don't have a map. So I guess I just, lately I've been playing a lot of games without a map. But I think we got everything. That level, this level was fucking awesome. That was great. Yep. No secrets. Okay, so they start you with a chainsaw and a shotgun in case you die, so... It's very green. You wouldn't expect hell to be green, but it could be a little bit green here and there. These are the mountains of hell. Again, I was not supposed to do that. I really should stop jumping. Yeah, I might have just fucked myself. Guys, it's obsidian or emerald. That's why it's green, because it's cool like that. Not just for the sake of green, but because demonic ruin glass. And yeah, there's a good chance that I have completely beefed it here. Let's see, where did I save last? I saved on... Okay, I have to just do this again. It's okay. Just no more jumping. It's like when you tell your dog, stop jumping, no more jumping. But they just jump on the couch anyway, and they get their shitty, like, piss paws all over your couch. I porked it. Okay, here's a question. Hey, Overlord, here's a question for you. Chinese food, right? Let's talk Chinese food, because, you know, it wouldn't be a Vinesauce stream without a late-night food chat to get everyone fucking hungry. What do you get? If you eat the meat, like with the combination platters, what do you get? Chicken, beef, pork, or like shrimp? What's your preferred of those three? Of those four? What would you, if you could only choose one, what would it be? That's just... Or the cat. I didn't say that. General Tso chicken. Always beef, always pork. Pork, beef, chicken. Yeah, I did, okay, yeah, I usually go for chicken with, like, minimal crazy sauce. Because I've been a little bit more conscious, like, I can't be doing sweet and sour all the time, or, like, you know, all the crazy shit. But, I'll tell you what I got today. I got beef with string beans and, beef fried rice. Now, there's no way that's gonna be good for me. But I didn't feel like complete shit after eating it. So, and I get the white sauce instead of the brown. White sauce being a little bit less heavy. But yeah, that's what I got today. Generally, yeah, my go-to is chicken, but I also like beef. Pork, it depends on the meal. Yeah, the only way you're gonna make anything, like Mike and I were talking about it too, like the only thing that you're really gonna do to get Chinese food even somewhat healthy for you, or not healthy, but less gross to the point where it won't clog your arteries, is ask for it to be steamed. Get like steamed chicken and broccoli. And that's not as bad. And then you could add like a little bit of seasoning to it if you need to or whatever. But no sauce, steamed chicken, steamed broccoli. That's probably as good as you're gonna get in terms of healthiness, but my god. Fucking sweet and sour and sesame chicken is so fucking good. The secret. That's weird. Just come Didn't look like I berserked too hard on that dude. Indian places. Yeah, there's plenty of Indian places in New York. But I know that they're more like Scotland. My friend Chris, who's from Scotland, has spoken very highly of Scottish Indian food, saying that it's better than New York City. Like, he's been here a number of times and he's not found any Indian food that compares to his Indian places. Which, I mean, you could chalk that up to the closeness of, you know, India and Britain and a lot of other historical reasons. But yeah, he said that we don't really have as good Indian food. Mexican food, you gotta go to Manhattan if you want good Mexican food, but you're still probably not gonna get as good Mexican food as if you're in, like, California or Texas or, you know, New Mexico or any of those places. You're not gonna get stuff that's as good as that, but I think you're gonna get some really, really surprisingly great Mexican food if you go to the Manhattan and you find some places. Also, dude, there's some taco trucks in Brooklyn that are fucking amazing. Just saying. Or, you know, Mexico. Yeah, I'm just talking about the US. That's true. Mexican, oh, who would have thought you could go to Mexico to get good Mexican food? Jumped. I actually physically jumped when that thing came at me. For some reason, I let my guard down for like 1 second. And yet, chorizo is absolutely my favorite thing to get on a taco. Chorizo is best rizo. I like steak on there too, but chorizo is what's up. If you get it from the right place though. Some places don't do chorizo as good as others, which makes sense. That's just the rule of life, isn't it? But I've had some good taco truck chorizo. That's one of the reasons I like Bourdain. Bourdain, he's a chef that has, you know, he's got chops. Like, the dude is successful. He has a good palate, but he is not above eating some street meat or, like, you know, like a hot dog from a truck or something. Like, he'll talk about local trash food that you get late night when you're drunk. And that's, like, part of the thing. Like, the snobbiness of the good food isn't there. And he can enjoy both, which makes me want to try new foods, too. Like, watching the show has made— oh, shit. I got the BFG, everyone! It's badass, as always. But that's something that I want to, you know, I'm like kind of, my palate kind of sucks compared to some people. It's like, even like Mike likes to make fun of me for some, you know, like, oh, you're gonna get the chicken nuggets? Wrong button. That is not how you duck. There is no crouch button. This level's pretty cool too. Doesn't quite kill Barons. Not completely. Ambient music in this level is pretty fucking disturbing and awesome. This is Trent Reznor probably composed this in one of his K-holes. Yeah, that's the thing, like, food is, you know, what you like is what you like, but, I'm eating more vegetables these days, and I'm finding out that— did you know that there's a scientific reason why vegetables taste like putrid ass when you're a child? Like, there's some weird defense mechanism that your body has to protect you from eating, like, shitty things, like, on trees, I think. I'm probably misquoting the fuck out of what I read, but I think it's something like that. But, the composer is Audrey Hodges. Well, she did a really good job of creating some really creepy, unsettling ambient music. Your taste buds develop over time. To stop you from eating poison. Stuff that's poisonous tastes sour. Yeah, I've read something about it. If anyone wants to find the article or anything like that. If it does in fact exist, or if I didn't just make this up in some kind of fucking pizza fever dream. But if there is such a thing as vegetables tasting like shit, I can tell you for a fact that I used to... vegetables did not work well with me when I was younger. I fucking hated so many kinds of vegetables. Like, force-fed stuff that made me, like, vomit. Sorry to be gross, but... There's a secret here, and... Can't find out. Can't get it. Can't get it. Oh. There's another secret here. It's just the rocket launcher. But yeah, now that I get older, I fucking love broccoli. I can't believe how much I love broccoli. It's I don't know what happened. I used to hate it as a kid. I mean, it's just taste buds, right? It's just you're changing as you get older. But yeah, certain types of green beans. Carrots, I don't like raw, but if you cook them in a certain way, I think carrots could be pretty badass. I just didn't, I don't know, I mean, some things just didn't mesh well with me. I was gonna say there was another... Oh, I had another good thing to say and I totally forgot what it was. Kids have super powerful bitter taste buds, so broccoli as such is overwhelming. Yeah, even with like cheese and stuff, like I just didn't like broccoli as a kid, but now I have no problem. I actually look forward to the vegetables more than the other shit sometimes nowadays. Something about carrot related. There's stuff in there, I want to get that. Oh, yeah, someone said bananas. Someone in chat said unpopular opinion time. Bananas taste horrible. I like bananas a lot. But tomato, that's something I have a problem with. I got a BLT for lunch, and I just always get light on the tomato. I say, can you give me like light tomato? And it's good because most places get what you mean, and they just give you like a very thin or two very thin sliced tomatoes, and that's perfect. I can have tomato as long as it meshes with the thing I'm eating. Like on a BLT, I love it. It's great. On a hamburger, it's fine. I love bruschetta, so like with bread. I like tomato, and like kind of like finely chopped up, you know, on tacos. I like it. But you give me a tomato on its own. Oh, they're fighting. And I will actually kind of gag a little bit. Like, just like, the thought of biting into a raw tomato, for some reason, just is gross. Someone in chat just said, it's stupid how I love everything derived from tomato, but I don't enjoy raw tomato. I think that's a lot of people. You know, salsa, ketchup, shit like that. That's very popular and like very different, like sugary, sweet kind of stuff, right? Salty stuff. And you don't get the full impact of the tomato, but a tomato on its own can be a little overpowering. It's just something weird about it, and it's a texture thing too. I wasted a BFG shot. Feels bad. Mushrooms. Someone in chat just said mushrooms represent a greater intelligence than us. I mean, they do have a network. There's Mushroom Net. But I like mushrooms. Fried usually, but I think like they go good with a lot of things. Salad. They can go good on burgers. Mushrooms. I know a lot of people that don't eat mushrooms and find them gross. I think they're great. They're great on pizza. They can, you know, it's just again the type of mushroom and the way it's prepared. But I like to like cook them up, like fry them up. It's good that way. And onions, yeah, I like onions. I know a lot of people give me shit for liking onions on pizza, but I think onion and sausage is amazing, and pepperoni. Those are my 3 favorite toppings for pizza. And yeah, black olives are good too on pizza. I don't know. I know those are mushrooms and black olives. My friend Tyler will not eat either of those, and I'm totally fine with them. Why do we keep talking about food? Because it's a universal topic. It's something that I think obviously all of us can relate to. We all eat. We all have a common experience of having to eat and what we like, what we don't like. And I think I've also been, since I've been watching Anthony Bourdain, I've been thinking more about food and like it's, you know, the type of stuff that people like and don't like. What's this hot garbage happening right here? Do you guys see any hot garbage happening? Because I see a lot of hot garbage. I can't get out of here. I know, it's making you hungry. You don't have to listen. I'm not going to, I mean, if that's the worst thing this stream does to you, make you hungry, then I guess it's not all that bad, is it? But that said, I agree. Talking about food at 3 in the morning it's mainly a prick tease for me as well, because then I get hungry. Yeah, guys, this is bad. I'm stuck in here. I can't get out of this pit. Was it jumping that got me into this situation? Alright. I just didn't remember the last time I saved. I was a little bit hesitant to load that save. But I'm going to be very careful about jumping at this point in time. I think I jumped over the ledge or something. I don't know. I was just... Oh my god. Holy shit. I was, like, talking about other stuff and I guess I accidentally jumped over the ledge. I forget that jumping isn't something that you're supposed to be able to do in this game. Okay, we're good now, I think. This is more or less... See, I jumped again. This is more or less where I was. Oh, BFG time. If I make one more big fuck up by jumping, I'm gonna turn jumping off. But I want to keep it on for now, because it helps me cheese the game a little bit, which makes it kind of interesting for me, finding exploits. It's kind of fun. So, I mean, I don't know, I might just hold on to it for a little bit longer. This is where I was supposed to go earlier. I like these citadels of the damned that exist in hell. Like, who's building these things? Are these demons capable of such things? Because they seem... I don't want to say they're stupid, because I don't know them. But they seem pretty single-tracked. And, like, some of them have hooves. And, like, they have firearms and shit. So I'm wondering how well-suited they are for building citadels. I'm not entirely positive that they are the ones that built this shit. Maybe someone else built it and they just took over? Or maybe, like, they just willed it into existence? Maybe some of the more intelligent, greater demons, like, willed this shit? I don't know. They built this city on rock and roll? Best answer I got yet. I haven't heard a better one. Box of bullets. The unwilling and the other lower demons are the workhorses. What you're fighting are the warriors. Oh, that makes a lot of sense. I'm really pleased that there's so many people watching this and enjoying my Doom 64 stream. I gotta be honest. I didn't expect Doom 64 to become one of my popular streams, because, you know, it's not, like, super cool and kill-streaky. I don't mean to insult the intelligence of my viewer base. I know you guys are fucking awesome. I love my viewer base. You guys watch me play some cool shit. Chrono Cross. Like, you're patient enough to watch me play Chrono Cross. You don't know how thankful I am for that. That's amazing. But yeah, I like revisiting the classics from time to time, and this being one of my favorites from the N64 days. Right up there with Turok 1 and 2. And Turok Rage Wars, which I actually really like. Me and Joel were talking about Rage Wars. Both of us really liked that game. That game was fucking awesome. It's just there was a co-op glitch that you couldn't progress through the the challenges, which sucked. But Rage Wars was a total tonal shift for Turok. You went from this first-person shooter adventure story game into this, like, Unreal Tournament-esque craziness. And, it was fun. It was a lot of fun. Also, I don't know what the fuck I'm doing right now. I'm so lost. When Turok 2 comes out on Steam, I'm gonna play that shit immediately. Because I can't wait for that. There's gotta be some solution. Here, like, there's that switch. Quake? I think I might want to stream Quake at some point. I just know after big Doom 4 stream, I'm gonna do Wolfenstein New Order, so I might take like a little shooter break for a bit before I jump right into Quake. See, I'm not supposed to jump, so I'm not gonna jump. But the original Quake is something that I would greatly like to stream. It would be a stream very similar to this. Oh shit. I almost, like, outclassed him with dodges, but... This game has really tight... I mean, Doom in general has really tight combat mechanics, but... I really like what they did with this. How's that switch doing over there? Okay, I got the yellow key. Chain gun is not my favorite. It takes so fucking long to kill anything. Red key, and something tells me shit's gonna get real in a second. Also, a Rogue Squadron stream. I mentioned a few times that the Steam version. You know, I remember trying to do a Star Wars double feature, right? After, around the time of Force Awakens, because I really got back into Star Wars. And, my plan was to do Rogue Squadron and Pod Racer. So I did a little bit of Racer, and that was cool to revisit, even though I sucked so hard at it. But then I couldn't do Rogue Squadron because that game does not emulate well at all, and and the PC version that came out years ago does not work well. It blows. So fuck. That sucks. So I couldn't, and there was no virtual console release, you know, so now it's on Steam. So yeah. So that's gonna be something I do. I missed an ultra health. Probably gonna want that. Somewhere like... Why is that locked? How do you feel about the new Twitch ability for viewers to take clips of your streams? I don't mind. I'm actually kind of happy if people share, like, GIFs and, like, moments from my stream. I enjoy that. I saw the clips feature. I haven't used it yet. I haven't even really researched it, but it's like you can highlight a little clip of... See, now I have to run across the gap to get that. That's what I want to do. I just want to get that, then I'll hit the exit. I think that's yeah, I mean, if there's a good moment, and like the fungi moment with his little mushroom fellas, then yeah, that's the kind of shit that I use the jump. Let's see, how was I supposed to get here? This is probably activatable. Activatable on the other side. Yeah, it's down. Maybe it's down here. Just curious about that secret. Just want to see how are you supposed to go about getting the secret? Through here. Maybe that. I keep pressing the wrong button. God damn it. Like yep, that's how you do it. Then something happens in there. There's a switch. Let's see. Yeah, that opens up a whole thing. Okay. I knew there was something with that switch. I just missed it earlier. And then there's another one here too. Oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah, there's armor over here. It's very lightning-y in this map. I know I'm being cheap. Sorry, purists. Like I said, I wasn't, from the beginning, planning on playing this. I mean, just the fact that I can look up and down, I'm already fucking this whole thing up. I have streamed the Turok remake on Steam. Whoever just mentioned that. I've streamed it not too long ago, and I enjoyed every minute of it. Fuck. Oh, I got it. But yeah, that was apparently made by the same people that did this remake. Oh, that way. All right, now this is why I shouldn't have this jump ability. It's cheesing the game now. Sometimes the game cheeses me. Exit. I still missed 50% of the secrets. Oh, look at this bloody mess. That is an interesting sight. I like how so far we've been to hell. All the levels have had some different themes going on. Honestly, this whole game has had a lot of variety, surprisingly. Aside from generic military complex number 34. We're definitely, you know, for a game that has a very simple engine and is based on something that is even simpler, like graphically. They did a good job at mixing things up a bit. Pretty sure I hear a baby crying. How did they know that would be the scariest thing for me? Because when I think hell, I think children crying. I actually do. Okay, that laser just fucked off into its own thing. Oh, they're demonic babies. They sound like goat babies, which is fitting, considering I just sold out and streamed Goat Simulator tonight, which was a surprisingly enjoyable experience. I kind of want to make a note of something. So I streamed that game Gravitas the other day, and you know, I didn't really love it that much until I got to the end of it. But you know, people were either really, really hard on the game or really hard on me for not liking the game. Even though I thought I was being pretty respectful, considering how hard it was for me to get through some of it. Not gameplay-wise. But I kind of want to make a note that a lot of what I do is, like, happening live. And, a lot of my judgment on a game is because it's really hard for me to shut my mouth. I try to be as fair as possible, but it's still a live stream. And, you know, I'm experiencing a lot of this stuff for the first time. And I guess one of the things that I should do more of is vet some of the games a little bit better and make sure it's definitely something I want to stream before I stream it. I had that Gravitas game recommended to me by a few people. And, I feel like, I probably, if I knew what I was getting myself into, and I knew people were gonna be cringing in the chat, and I knew that I was gonna, you know, wonder why I played that. I probably wouldn't have done it. But it was live. It was an experience I had live, and you know, that's what happens when you do things off the cuff without preparation. So I guess for the future, I'm gonna try to vet games a little bit further. I'm gonna try to be a little bit more discerning about what I play. But more so than that, you know, if I play something, I'll try to be as fair as possible, as objective as possible, but I'm also not gonna hold back. You know, I mean, I also don't want to hurt feelings. Like, for example, if the developers watch that, I would feel kind of bad because I'm sure they're nice people and they don't deserve, you know, to hear horrible things about them. But, you know, if they get constructive criticism and it helps them improve, then that's okay. I've actually had a number of people email me and tell me that me playing their game has helped them see what was wrong with their game. Which I guess that's the kind of the best case scenario, but it doesn't always happen like that. So, yeah, I'm not really gonna change a whole lot. I'm just gonna be a little bit more discerning about what games I play before I play them. You know, I want to make sure I have, like, Lizard Crate stuff, that's no problem, because I don't have to do the whole thing, but I really didn't have anything more than Gravitas to play on Sunday, so I just played that, and, I probably could have found something that would have been a little more entertaining for the stream. But, yeah, just keep in mind, it's all live. Anything could happen. Lots of things could happen in a live scenario. You know, I could get a spider on my face, scream like a little bitch, and then everyone leaves and never comes back. It's possible. Someone's saying, I'd be happy to send Vinesauce an SD card of the files necessary to play GameCube games on the Wii U. No, I'm good. I have a Wii. I can play GameCube games. And I have Rogue Squadron. I have them physically. I'm just talking about the original Rogue Squadron, which is now on Steam. So I'm gonna play that one. But, yeah, I could... Someone actually sent me a Wii that they weren't using at all. And they said, here, have this just in case your disk drive is broken. So I can play GameCube games, I could stream them, and I own a lot of them. So I would be down to stream a Rogue Squadron game at some point, but I don't want to mod my Wii U, definitely not. I'm not about that life right now. My Wii was modded, and it's obviously still is, but I didn't really do a whole lot with it. Didn't I kill my GameCube? No, my GameCube is just, like, in my attic or something. I don't know where it is. But, I have so many consoles lined up in my little console area that I just don't want another one cluttering up the area, right? So that's why I have the Wii for GameCube games. These babies crying are really annoying. Switch Castle. I do have some problems with Doom still, which are, you know, in this game in particular, it's a lot of just go around and hit a lot of switches. In some ways it's better than just a linear, you know, like, go from point A to point B, run past enemies kind of scenario, but, whoa, fuck off, dude. But it's still, you know, there's some, like, Doom 64 has it worse than the other games in the series, because it's a very tight corridor game with lots of switches and keys and puzzle solving. And when I say puzzle solving, I mean that kind of loosely. When it's at its best, this game kicks serious fucking ass. But at its worst, I feel it can get a bit tedious. That said, it doesn't bother me too much. I love this game. This, Quake, Turok, those are my shits. And Perfect Dark is also... Playing it again with Mike yesterday was a very good experience. I really fucking had a great time. I missed that game. That game had such good weapons. Perfect Dark was one of... Oh my god, look at this room. Oh, fuck this. In the face. In your asshole. Gotta love the rocket launcher. You gotta love the rocket. Oh. This is where you would get this thing for the first time, I guess. Also, level 12 has access to a secret area, so I'm gonna try to find that. This apparently takes you to a secret level for a skin laser upgrade. But yeah, if I didn't get skin laser, this would have been the first time. I actually thought this was an exclusively hidden weapon. I didn't realize you get it in the story. Or I forgot about it, at least. And yeah, Perfect Dark, like, everything about that game was so cool. The N64 version was challenging to play, because you needed the expansion pack, for one. And then the other thing about Perfect Dark on the 64 was the frame rate was bad, and the game got really blurry, and, you know, it was... The frame rates were the worst part of it. But, it didn't matter, because we played the fuck out of it anyway, because it was so great. But the 360 version, dare I say, makes the game... It breathed new life into it. But the music is so good. The story is good. The themes, like the UFO stuff is great. The characters are great. I love that it's like the X-Files meets, like James Bond. You know, it's just, it's awesome. Perfect Dark is the shit. I'm gonna have to stream more of that at some point. But, I asked the question earlier, and I didn't read for the answer, like a dope. In Perfect Dark on the N64, was it possible to have more than 4 bots? More than 4 simulants? Because in the 360 version, it's just 4. Crossbone says, Perfect Dark made me less afraid of a Lamause. Up to 8? Vinny, did you walk past the key? Did I? Did I really what the fuck? What the fuck? Okay, my next question, while I go back to the yellow key that I so ignorantly passed, is, this level's cool. Blood Castle. My question also was, is there a way to get more than 4 on the 360 version? These fucking babies. Where was the imp? I know where the he's up there. How did I walk past? How the fuck did I do that? How did I manage to do that? I see what's different. You know what it was? Because that was inaccessible for a bit. Now it's accessible. I guess, there's... It doesn't seem like anyone knows if you could get 8 simulants. Oh well. That's no problem. That's one weird limitation of the 360 version. I don't get why you can't have the same... I mean, the system's more powerful. Why can't you have the same amount, if not more, than 4 simulants for 360? That's bizarre. Someone's saying that you might not be able to get more than 4. That's stupid. Okay, the exit was just blocked. Okay, no, not done yet. There is a secret exit on this level. And you guys are gonna help me find it. Oh, oops. I know we're in the baby space right now, but... Go back to where you got the yellow key to find the secret exit. Let's give it a shot. Get in the zone. The baby zone. That's where the blue orb was. Wow, you guys actually know where it is too. Thank you. That's great. You guys are helping. Let's see. So there's okay. Blue orb was here. Now what? Platform looks like an arrow. Yes, it does. It does indeed look like an arrow. Oh, you cunt. Oh my god, fuck this dude. This is the worst. That's awesome. That is an awesome secret. Yeah. Yeah, you're right. Look at it. It pointed. I probably never... I don't think I've ever found this level. I don't think I ever found that level. You smile. Oh, that would... They should have just ended it on that. What strange place have you stumbled upon? The demons did not expect you to survive this far. You feel their demonic presence waiting for you. Let them taste your guts. They really should have just left it on you smile. Yeah, I like when demons get to taste my huge guts, too. More babies. There's a puzzle to get the artifact. You know how to do it? Alright, well this will be my final level for the night, so let's do it. Let's get that fucking artifact. Yeah, the secret level, that's tied to level 1 with all the barrels. to get the cheat menu. I'm gonna do that when I finish the game. Because that level is apparently the hardest level in the game. And that seems like it'll be a good final level. That was accidental, but I'm okay with it. Find the secret Smash Mouth in the first level. What? You unlock cheats, which in turn unlocks 3 extra maps. Oh, okay. This game has a lot more maps than I remember it having. There's a new enemy. We have not seen the spider enemy yet. Welcome now to the spider zone. And I am out of most of my good ammo for my good guns. They're just a bitch from a distance, but they up close that you can knock them out with a few shotgun hits, it looks like. Look at that. Look at that. It's really hard to avoid those hits. Really fucking hard to avoid those hits. Run upstairs. There's a switch to shoot. Look quickly to your right. There's another switch. Run upstairs, and the alcove on your right, looking down. There's a switch to shoot. Okay, I'll keep that in mind. I'll look for switches to shoot. Look at this. Look at this awesomeness. It's an altar that has a head on it, like hanging down from it, and then 2 impaled heads on a pike next to it. You said the N64 was a Vappy console. It certainly was not. Anyway, there's the rune, there's the, or the pentagram or whatever. Okay. There's a switch. Other side. Got it. That's what's up. I can't even test out the new weapon. I don't have ammo for it. Could you imagine? This is like, is this what being a parent is like? Is this the level that demonstrates what it's like to be a parent? Cause I'm good. I don't want in. If that's the case. Just dark foreboding music and fucking babies crying. Yeah, oh, it's this way, okay. I realized there was a whole other passage that opened. that's just decoration. Creepy decoration. You would think the demons wouldn't have much need for aesthetic. That they have to decorate their castle and their citadels with, like, fucking gargoyles and statues and pikes and stuff. But, you know, it just goes to show you that they're a vain race. They're not all as cool as you thought they once were. Because they care about how they look. You think it'll be creepy if we put some gargoyles in the hallway? Yeah, I think so, Stan. I don't know why his name is Stan, but yeah, I think that would be a good idea. Just decorate the, it'll scare anyone who gets in here. Yeah, it'll be real scary. Like, no, they don't need that. All they have to do, if they want to scare. Okay, that's just a secret that I just cheesed. If they want to scare folks, all they have to do is show up. They don't need all this flash in the, flashy nonsense. All they have to do is just be there. Just be themselves. And I think that's the most important lesson that you could learn. Just be yourself in life, and in hell, and in death too. Just be who you are, and be and own it. And that's the most valuable lesson I've ever learned from the demons. Their shortcomings and their failures have taught me that there's another way. Okay, I'm gonna look for a little bit of plasma ammo so I can check out this new thing. But, really stingy with the ammo on that previous level. Just shotgun. And, bullets. What is this? Is this like a spine? Just like a spine treadmill. What the fuck purpose does it serve? And these demons are hucksters too, and they just like they like a good yuck from time to time. That's why they like put a shotgun on a pedestal, and then, when you get the shotgun, they appear. They're just waiting. They've been waiting there their whole lives. Oh lord. Just for Doom Marine or whoever was gonna show up to show up. Must have been a very boring existence. This room is locked. You fucking scrung. I went too fast. I just went too fast, everyone. Yeah, if you run too quickly into that room, you will find yourself in a world of shit. One thing that annoyed me about this pistol visually is the, when you hold the button down, it just shoots continuously. Like the recoil makes it look like you're shooting up. Like it doesn't recoil down fast enough, and so you never really get to see it go back down. It's not a major thing, but just a slight visual thing. I guess we're not gonna get any ammo for the plasma cells. Well, I'll tell you what, while I'm doing this, I'll tell you a little something. I saw a drive-by snot. Let me repeat that. For some reason, my voice was just like, no, you don't want to tell this story. I saw a drive-by snot rocket today. I went to the beach for like a little bit, and I just kind of just walked, got some cardio, and some dude was riding his bike, and he was going at full speed, and then I saw him put his thumb to his nose, and he went, and I actually, I hate to be gross, but let's just say it was a visual. There was a visual that happened. It wasn't, like, unnoticeable. It was disgusting. Yeah. Yep, it was pretty gross. I don't really want to see that kind of thing. But, you know, the dude thought it would be a cool idea to do it, like, kind of right in front of me. Yeah, we're not gonna find it. Another cool looking level. The benefit of not having babies crying is nice. Fuck this room. What is this room? What is love? Look at all this shit. This is gonna be happening a lot, isn't it? It's just gonna be like a ton of shit in hell where there's gonna be like 1,000 enemies on the map. One of the benefits of Doom using sprites up until this game, you know, I know it's like N64, they could have pushed the power a little bit, got some like polygonal enemies. And the enemies could have been, you know, more fleshed out into polygons. But one of the reasons I think it's a great idea that they stuck with sprites is because they could A, focus on the lighting and the environments. Alright, that's check. And B, put a fuckload of enemies on the screen at the same time. Which, as you know, you would not be able to do quite so easily if your enemies are 3D on a console like the N64. I mean, Quake was relatively simple. It was on the N64, had the 3D enemies with the, you know, polygons, but it didn't have as many enemies. It wasn't as crazy as this. Like, you might get like a dozen, maybe nearly 2 dozen enemies at any given time. And also, I do agree that the sprites have aged better in some ways than the low poly, because the low poly shit in Quake does not look so good. I mean, the animations are really stiff. Guess I'm just gonna do this one last level because I'm already into it. I don't want to, you know, stop now. And the projectiles are 2D as well. They're sprites as well, which again, it makes the game run pretty smooth. I know this is the PC port, and I don't know how. I don't remember if the N64 game suffered from any slowdown, but I don't remember it being like. I don't remember it suffering from slowdown at all. I remember it being fairly smooth. Oh my god. That's so loud. It scared the shit out of me. I thought it was dogs. I was like, why are there dogs barking? That room could eat a fucking dick. Oh man, I got put back here. Ah, shit. Alright. Well, next time. Next time on Doom, I'll do this level. I didn't save in a while. So, fuck it. It's better this way. I checked the art. And, I'm gonna stop. Those spikes were really fucking loud, though. My god. Well, that was Doom 64, and that was awesome. I can't wait to see my new skin laser. How powerful it is. Again, my emails are really backed up. And, I don't reply to game requests. I'm just saying now, if you request a game, I'll look into it. If I can do it, you know, I'll do it, but I don't reply to them. And for anyone who sends like emails, there's been a lot of emails with like really like a lot of questions in them. If possible, if you just keep your email kind of short and you limit the amount of like questions, there's a better chance I can answer. Because what I do is like sometimes I'll answer right away, but most of the time I'll just kind of like sit down for a few hours and then go through them. So again, remember, it's not personal if I don't get to it. And I apologize if you sent me an email like a month or two or a year ago that I never got to. It's very easily possible that things get lost. And just to show you like that I'm not bullshit. Just to show you that I'm not bullshitting. Yeah. So, I mean, granted, a lot of it's like, you know, stuff from Bandcamp or like Kickstarter sending me emails or receipts and Steam, but a lot of that is also just stuff. Yeah, I'm not kidding. It's just unread. A lot of it's just bullshit, you know, like just cluttering my inbox with like receipts and stuff that I'm not going to click. I'm not going to click every time Bandcamp tells me that someone bought the record.